How's it going, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to get rid of ingrown hairs on your neck from shaving. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate the support. Helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram, DylanBurke999. So ingrown hairs, you guys, on the neck, super annoying. I've been there, I've done that. I don't get them anymore just for the simple fact that I know how to get rid of them very easily. Like it does not take long at all to get rid of them. So the first thing that we want to do to prevent the ingrown hairs, the number one thing is to make sure we use aftershave. This cannot be like by far the number one tip. You need to make sure that you are using aftershave. What aftershave does is it just prevents the ingrown hairs. It prevents razor bumps. If you know what razor bumps are, they're like the little tiny bumps, and my whole neck gets them if I do not use aftershave. So aftershave is a necessity. You need aftershave, especially if you get ingrown hairs, especially if you get razor bumps. If you don't get razor bumps, you don't get ingrown hairs, then you don't need to use the aftershave. But if you are, then you need to use the aftershave. The next thing is how you are shaving. There is a proper technique for shaving, and that is shaving downwards. Anytime you shave, it should always be downwards, especially on the neck. I've seen a couple of my friends, I've seen coworkers, I've seen lots of people shave upwards because sometimes it's harder to get the hairs when you're going downwards, but that is how you prevent ingrown hairs, is by shaving downwards. So it might take you a little bit long to shave, a little bit longer than normal to shave, but you're going to tremendously prevent your chances of getting ingrown hairs. So make sure you don't shave upwards. That is normally why people get ingrown hairs. It has to be downwards. My last tip is if you just don't want to get ingrown hairs, you don't want to get razor bumps, then I recommend trying an electric razor. With an electric razor, it's different than a blade because with a blade, you get a nice clean shave. Like there's no hair on your skin. But with an electric razor, most of the times that electric razor can't get a full clean shave like a blade can. So what happens is you're left with just a tiny little bit stubble. What I've noticed is just by having that little bit of stubble, I never get ingrown hairs. And if you guys notice when I shave, I have just a little bit of stubble. I just shaved yesterday. Yeah, it's growing back, but you guys can see there's still just a little bit of hair on my face. And I don't get ingrown hairs like this. I don't get razor bumps. I actually started doing this because I'd always get razor bumps. Those little red things on my neck drove me crazy. So I stopped doing that. And that's what I did, you guys. So end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.